Hello everybody, I am Baltmatrix, and today is Friday, June 2nd, 2023, and it is once again time for Giant Robot News. It's been a little while, and I've got some catching up to do, so let's go ahead and get into the news. Just a reminder, I've also got a Patreon, link is down in the description. No pressure to join up or send me any money. If you do though, it does help me get more figures and review more stuff, so thank you very much in advance. First up, we're talking Transformers Legacy. And we've got a brand new hot pre-order. This is pre-ordered all across the board. We've got Hasbro Pulse, Chosen Prime, Robot Kingdom, Big Bad Toy Store, TF Source, ages 3 and up. We're talking about a 2-pack of Cheetor versus Waspinator. And these figures have already been released in slightly different color schemes, but now we're getting a fully Beast Wars accurate color scheme to both of these figures. And great. That's fantastic. I might pick this set up. I don't know. I like the figures as they are, but Cheetor definitely looks better here than the original figure, which I'm looking at on my shelf right now. The darker blue in the robot mode is much preferred to the kind of cyan color that Cheetor is in the full Kingdom release. And then Waspinator. Oh, Waspinator, I love you so much. Waspinator loves her too. Jumping over to Big Bad Toy Store just so we can take a look at these figures up close-ish. I really wish Takara would provide better pictures as opposed to the weird resolution that they seem to put everything in. It's almost like they're meant to go in magazines. But I like this Cheetor a lot more. And then the Waspinator looks so good. He looks so shiny. I can't wait to get a hold of him and, pretend to blow him up. Because that's what Waspinator does. He gets blown up. Next up in the Legacy section is a brand new Transformers Cross Jurassic Park collaborative reveal. This is Decepticon, Dilophoton, and Autobot JP12. I love this set. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. JP12 is based on Nedry, aka Hello Newman, from the original Jurassic Park movie, and then the Dilophosaurus, which, murdered him. I absolutely love this thing. I love this thing. I love the look of the box. I'm really looking forward to this set. It's very cool. I like it. And then we've got some better pictures over here on another page. It even comes with the can of shaving cream. If you don't get that reference, go back and watch the original movie, please. Oh, and his hat comes off. I didn't realize that. Yeah, this is a neat set, and I love the Dilophosaurus. No, it is not the most complex thing in the world, but I foresee this getting retooled into Dinobot or maybe another character. Who knows? It's very cool. I like it. I think it's a figure that I definitely want to get a hold of. I know just looking at it, it's not the best thing in the world, but I still like the look. And then the Jeep Hello Earth Mode Hound. I really am curious to see if they're going to retool this, because the last figure that was in the Jurassic Park set looked like it could be easily retooled into Transformers Armada Red Alert. This one looks like it could be retooled into Transformers Armada Red Alert for some reason. Either that or Hound. I was going to say Brawn, but maybe not Brawn. I don't think that would work. But still, this set's got my interest piqued. They're 2 brand new molds. Yes, please, I would like both of them. In more Legacy news, DK42 Legacy Animated Prowl Samurai Upgrade Kit from DNA Design. I think this is a very good idea. I said in my video review, I was wondering how long it would take for a third-party company to make armor for him. Well, not that long. And it looks okay, if not insanely bulky. I do like this picture specifically. I think this picture specifically works well. It just looks like he's wearing a trash can on his head. That's my big complaint. That and the bulk. It looks like everything folds up into a sidecar, which will fit onto his vehicle mode. But overall, I think it's a decent attempt at the samurai armor. I like the idea, and the sidecar plugs right into the vehicle mode, which is great. I'm just a little bit worried that it's not going to look or it doesn't look perfect in proportion, if that makes any sense. I do like this. I just think the armor is a little bit too big. It's like he's wearing clothes that are just too big for him. And continuing on, Transformers Diamond Select Toys 2023 VHS mini box set. And this is cute. Oop, there are no other pictures. We've got Rodimus, Ultra Magnus, Thundercracker, and Dead Prime. Neat. Yes, I realize this is in the Legacy section, but bear with me, because we have one more Legacy thing we need to talk about. And that is Legacy Evolution Deluxe Shadow Striker first. Now, this first look comes from Sonic Bomber Core on Facebook, and it's a very interesting figure. The first thing I'm going to say, or the first thing I thought of when I saw this picture was, why does it look like Sideburn from RID? Or, crap, I don't remember what his name is or was in the original Car Robots. All right, let's take a better look. Got to admit, that head sculpt looks phenomenal. I love the look of the head sculpt. It's great. Car mode? I like the look of the car mode. That looks like a Cybertronian vehicle. The rest of the robot mode is really kind of janky to my eye. It's very, very disproportioned, and I think that has to do with the junk that's on the back. So the top of the vehicle mode is sitting on the back of the backpack, and then the entire front wheel well and the entire side panels of the vehicle mode are also folded up on her back, which I don't like. I don't like that at all. But then again, that might be only where they could put it. There is a good thing, though. There is a hinge right here on that back wheel that means those side panels, which are hanging off her back, can fold out a little bit, which good. And then the whole top of the vehicle mode can detach and become a shield, which I do appreciate. The bumper is also forming into a weapon, and then she has a sword, and then the bumper can then attach, a gun. She has a gun. The bumper can then attach to the front of the gun, and she could wield it like a giant hammer. I'm less enthused about that because this worries me because of the amount of stuff that comes off that could be lost, and then the vehicle mode is utterly useless. I do like the look of the vehicle mode, though. It definitely has a very... It's kind of like a combination between a modern hypercar or a modern supercar and an old-style chopped roadster. I like the contrast there. But, man, look at those panel gaps on the back and on the roof. That's ridiculous. That's insane. Oh, I really wonder if third parties are going to make a replacement bits for those. Overall, I do like the figure. I'm going to get it, but I don't think Shadow Striker is the right character for this mold. Sideburn, yes. Not so much Shadow Striker. I would love to have seen a different character, and then Shadow Striker gotten her own unique mold that is more akin to the way she looked at in the show, which was weird, but we're getting a Shadow Strike figure. That's positive in and of itself. All right, that's it for the Legacy news. Let's move on to some Rise of the Beast news. First up, 3-0 Deluxe Rise of the Beast Bumblebee sample and Optimus Prime and Optimus Primal teaser. So here is the Deluxe Bumblebee, which absolutely looks fantastic. I am not the biggest fan of 3-0 because they don't transform, but I know a lot of people out there are, and that Bumblebee figure looks very good. Like, very, very good. And I'm really curious about what that Optimus Primal is going to look like. Obviously, this is just a standee, and he's mostly gray, but I'm hoping that there's some color. Maybe. I don't know. The Prime figure looks great. It does. All right, moving on. Takara Tomy, ROTB Optimus Primal. This is a figure that was kind of shadow dropped on the Hasbro Pulse and is showing up on all the other sources, TF Source, Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, Robot Kingdom, Chosen Prime, Ages 3 and up. And it is a figure that is going to retail for $60. Here are the pictures that are provided by Takara, and it looks absolutely fantastic in both modes. The robot mode looks lovely. The beast mode looks great. The robot mode has pop-up cannons in the forearms and flip-out cannons in the shoulders that can then be pulled off and I believe handheld. And then the swords. The swords are bright orange and silver. Just very, very nice. Oh, and the missiles they fire, they're not spring-loaded, they're just pressure-loaded. Or friction loaded. Friction loaded? Is that the right word? Anyway, Primal also has a mouth that can either be in exposed mouth form or the faceplate can close, which is good. The only thing that I have concern about is the beast head. The beast mode's head. I don't think that's posable because you can see he's doing the chest pounding and he's looking straight up. I would bet that that head can't pose, which is problematic, but it's not the end of the world. Dozens. Let's see. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hard points to latch on figures that turn into cannons and blades and stuff. That's cool. Oh, and here is if you look at the mouth or the faceplate, that's closed up there. I've pre-ordered this over at the Hasbro Pulse. I am super looking forward to getting a hold of this because I'm hoping that the transformation is a ton of fun. It looks like it could be very cool. I'm wondering if the transformation is going to be very similar to its Voyager class figure. We shall see, because this figure is going to be out relatively soon. It's not... Oh, no, I'm sorry. October 2023. I was thinking of another figure that's coming out in July. This is October. Still, I'm looking forward to getting a hold of this figure. I think it's going to be nice. Now, the last Rise of the Beasts thing that I would like to discuss is this video called Roll Call. This is this is an official TV spot. And the reason I'm mentioning this or even bringing it up is because I'm a little bit weirded out. Because, okay, this is a roll call. They're showing off all the robots that show in the movie. Come on, get to it. RC, yes. Bumblebee, yep. And then we've got Mirage, Optimus, right? Primal, Cheetor, Rhinox, Air Primal. Where's Wheeljack? He's in this video spot, but there's no mention of Wheeljack. And I don't think Wheeljack's going to survive the movie. Probably. I don't know yet. Not a spoiler. Don't know yet. It's not out until June 9th. Do you have your tickets? I don't have mine yet, but I will. All right, that's it for Rise of the Beasts. Now we have just one quick little news thing about something random that I wanted to mention. TFW 2005 member Proto Man revealed the latest officially licensed Symbiote Studios Transformers plush, $29.99, available at Comic-Con International San Diego. It's Slag. They're calling it Slag, as opposed to Slug. I don't care. It's adorable. Oh, it's so cute. Hey, if you're going to Comic-Con and you're able to pick one up for me, let me know. I'll gladly pay you for shipping and handling and the actual purchase of it. It's so cute. I want it. All right, moving on to the Masterpiece line, and that is Transformers Masterpiece. First, we have our first look at MP58 Hoist, and Hoist looks very good. Hoist looks great. I have two versions of Masterpiece Trailbreaker that I need to review. One is the fans' toys, and one is the actual Masterpiece. I got to get on those reviews. But anyway, Hoist is looking good. Hoist is looking very good. Hoist has always been one of those weird characters that I always thought was weird, but here it looks good, and he comes with many accessories. The crane, the arm, the gun. It looks great. I mean, it looks absolutely great. And here are all the accessories. We've got blaster, extra hand, the whole crane, a different front, a different face, that stupid alien mask, I'm assuming a hammer, and a wrench. That's a good set of accessories. Yeah, I think this is going to be a fantastic release. All right, moving on to the next Masterpiece. And we finally have MPG06 Masterpiece Trainbot Ka-En. And I got some words about this. All right, first, robot mode. I like the robot mode. I think the robot mode looks absolutely great. It is exactly that character, even though I really don't have much history with the character other than seeing him in the Japanese series. Yeah, he looks absolutely fantastic in robot mode. Equally, it looks absolutely fantastic in train mode, and it also comes with a giant lightsaber. I think that the caboose, or no, that's not a caboose. That is an engine. That looks fantastic. He transforms into a pair of giant robot underwear. Or as Thu said, the taint. Ay. He literally transforms into the crotch. Form feet and legs, form arms and torso, and I'll form the crotch. Yeah, and look at the sheer god dang amount of kibble. I mean, you've got the giant chunks of the train hanging off and just this itty bitty little piece to form the final combined form, which looks absolutely awful in my opinion. This combined mode is not great. I'm sorry, it isn't. If you like it, that's absolutely fine. This is just my opinion. I don't like this alt mode, combined mode at all. I think it looks just bad. I think it looks stodgy. It needs to be a little bit taller. And if the bits of cotton could have been used to increase the height of the torso, that would have gone a long way to making it look a little bit better. I'm really worried of just the sheer amount of kibbly garbage that's going to be hanging off his back and butt. I mean, he's already got a massive amount of kibble, train kibble, hanging off the back of the legs. And don't even get me started on these stupid heel spurs, or whatever the hell these are supposed to be on the sides of his feet. I realize they're supposed to be the heels that are showing up in the original toy, but you've got like the entire front of 2 trains hanging off the sides of your feet. That doesn't work. I don't like this at all. I don't know how much more I can say that. It just doesn't feel right. Now, Moon Studios, I love the combined mode from Moon Studios. This combined mode is everything I wanted from the train bots to be. Except everyone that I've spoken to has said that this does not hold together all that well. Now, those are just the folks that I have spoken to. That doesn't mean that it actually doesn't hold together well. Maybe they just got bunk figures, but this is the way I think Raiden is supposed to look. And I like this way better than what Takara is putting out. This just works for me in terms of proportion much better. And the fact that the third parties have made it look more animation accurate or more fun to play with than the Takara, that says something to me. Anyway, I'm not gonna get any of the train bots. I don't have the room. I don't have the patience anymore to transform 6 robots and have my fingers bleed. I know I should spend the money and get some of this stuff because they're going to be next to impossible to find, but I just don't find these super complex Transformers to be fun anymore. And that's probably just because I'm old. And we're up to our last story that quite literally came out of nowhere earlier this week, and that is Lunar Cruiser Prime. Japanese crowdfunding campaign has been revealed. I want this figure. I want this figure so bad. Oh my god. This is just absolutely insane. I love the cruiser mode, and the transformation looks pretty cool. There's a video that goes along with this reveal that is absolutely fantastic. It shows the transformation in high detail, and I love it. And there's a little matrix right there in the front of the window. And this is reminiscent of the Optimus Prime FT Cruiser? FJ Cruiser. Yeah, this thing. Anybody remember this thing? I remember it. I was never able to get a hold of it, but it looks pretty darn cool. So there is that. This is a neat figure. It's crowdfunded, sure, and I've got to figure out how I can get in on that crowdfunding because I have to have this. This is one of those things that is just so stupid. It's amazing. And it's one of those, I want to get this. It comes with solar panels, some kind of guns that attach to his forearm, and a satellite dish on the top, and it even comes with an MP stand. So this thing isn't going to be tiny. This is probably going to be pretty big. Maybe in terms of robot mode, somewhere between Dinobot and Beast Wars Megatron. So who knows? I like it. I want to have this one so bad. All right, everybody, that's it for the Giant Robot News for today, June 2nd, 2023. Let me know what you think of everything down Let me know what you think of everything we've covered today down in the comments. Are you looking forward to some of these figures? What is your opinion of Takara Raiden? I'm really curious to see what the temperature is on that figure. As always, I have been Baltmatrix. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons, and I will catch you all next time.